Aloha, it's Scott Sullivan Bell, coming live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets, and I got my good friend Mike Quist.
What's up?
Mike and I connected because he found one of my videos. We grew up in the same town. The dude knew my dad, but he lives out on the Big Island of Hawaii.
Yes, I do. I love Hawaii, and I love the Scott Sullivan Bell Show.
So here's what we're going to do. Today we're going to talk about doing the boring work, but first what you need to do is go to hvactechsecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. So Mike, let's get into it.
We'll see you there.
Mike's got a ranch that's about 8 acres, and we're coming to you from a tiki hut.
Yes.
Mike is a dude that I admire because, Mike, would you mind sharing with what you've done on YouTube?
Guys, we've had almost, actually just over 250 million views on YouTube, and we built that in about 4 years.
So, like, I don't want to understate the knowledge that this dude has. 250 million views is a lot. But Mike and I were out here a couple of months ago. We were driving around the Big Island. We're looking at waterfalls. And he said something profound to me, and I figured that I would ask this question.
Okay.
Mike says, you got to put in the boring work. And it really stuck with me. I thought about it a lot. We talked on the phone. We talk every Monday. Mike, would you mind sharing with the viewers what the boring work is?
Yeah, I would. Scott and I are very similar, and we like to build. We like to innovate. We like to collaborate. And I think that's probably how you would feel, too, if I asked you. But after all that's said and done, when you strike gold with a good idea, when you implement that idea, when you get it launched and it starts to work and it starts to grind and it starts to become a little mundane, you get up every day, you check your numbers, you measure your metrics, you go over your data-driven decisions, you realize, man, this is getting a little boring. And I let Scott know that that boring is actually good. It means you're on the right track. When you do things over and over and you become so polished at them, they become boring. When you put in processes and procedures in your business that help it automate, it becomes slightly boring. And if you quit doing the boring things, your business fails to thrive. So I really encouraged him, even though it gets boring, don't get shiny object syndrome and go try to start the next thing. Do the boring work, and your bank account won't be boring.
So let's just go down this path. Somebody's a salesperson. The boring work is role play.
Mm-hmm.
The boring work is follow-up.
Mm-hmm.
The boring work is practicing the sales presentation. The boring work is sending out a thank you card after you meet with a potential client. The boring work is showing up on a job. The boring work is following up after the install goes in, after the product is purchased, after the car goes home. So I figured if there was a superhero that I know, it would be this dude, right? Mike Quist, the superhero. So, Mike, anything you want to end with?
I would just say Scott nailed it. If you are winning the game, keep doing what you had to do to get that scoreboard where it is. Don't go into prevent defense. Keep doing the boring grind, and you're going to win.
You got one of two things to do from here. Find the subscribe button or the follow button. Click it, and every time I send a video, you'll get an update. We'll see you soon.
You got this.